Hello, everybody. Welcome to the start of a new series today. I'm very excited to bring you guys this for the first time. I've been thinking about doing this for a long time, but I've been thinking about the appropriate day of the week to do this. But today, I'm very excited to announce a game chat with you guys, a series that will be every Sunday starting today. And what is Game Chat? Game Chat is going to be a exclusive, I shouldn't say exclusive series. It's going to be a series on my channel every Sunday where me, the YouTuber, and you, the viewers, talk and engage in the comment section below and in the video on important issues and problems that are going on in the gaming community, as well as things that I haven't really seen people talk about too much and things that I like to discuss. So I'm going to start off with a very simple topic today, something that I just want to discuss just because I think it's interesting and I want to see what you guys think about it. But let's discuss the topic of achievements, which is what they're called on Xbox, and/or trophies on PS4. And the whole entire thing of is gamerscore really important? Does gamerscore really matter? A lot of you might agree with me, a lot of you might disagree. So let me just go off and start with my basic opinion here. So obviously, every game, whether it's on PS4 or Xbox, launches with achievements as trophies, and these are basically side challenges and/or fun quests for us to get on side of the game. And some of them are, rated higher, or some of them are rated lower, depending on the difficulty of the quest. For instance, in Battlefield, there's achievements where you go through the entire campaign and play on hard. However, unlike the previous shooters, it seems like these newer games have gotten a lot easier with playing campaigns on hard. I know Battlefield 1, the campaign was not very struggling on hard. I had a couple missions where I had to regroup, but besides that, I didn't really have an issue with it. I think I only died a couple times. If you want to really challenge the game to play hard for the achievement, go back to Call of Duty World at War. The grenade spam in that game was kind of ridiculous, and it really influenced some really hard games to be followed through on hard. But anyways, not babbling on too much about that. So yeah, we have achievements based on the difficulty of how hard the quest is to take. Some of them are easier, some of them are harder, based off of, it could be based off of the skill level of the player, but the important thing is, for us as a community, to answer the question for us to answer is, do these really matter? Are these quests really important? Are these quests really that big of a deal? Do we really care this much? Go for the side quests. I think this is a really 50-50 answer, or question to ask, because I feel like, 50% of the community cares, and 50% of the community doesn't care. I know every now and then I get like a little urge to just go for a little bit of like side quests and try and get some of these. I think I'd say about a year and a half ago I was really into achievements to the point where I actually would physically that's all I would do. Now I think it is a little bit overboard to base your life off of achievements and just pretty much. If you get to the point where you're not really enjoying the entire game and you're just pretty much doing all the side quests without even playing the first game by itself, that might be a little overboard. But I guess some people, there is lifestyles that are based off getting achievements. I've seen people on YouTube who literally have a YouTube channel dedicated to getting achievements for people. Like obviously there's a mission, there's a side quest on Battlefield 1 for the campaign. Where you're supposed to go through and collect all the collectibles in the campaign mode, and majority of people, when they do this, aren't going to know where the stuff is because, they're hidden to the map. And so there are people on YouTube who are literally dedicated to going through the game for those people, and they find the stuff before they do, and then they post tutorials online for them on how to get through it. So those are examples of people who base YouTube off of just achievements. And obviously you guys, most of you won't care about this, should I really waste, I think I spent about 6 hours in total going through the achievements in Battlefield 1, and most people will say, oh, well, why should I just go through here and collect these achievements for just a camo or two that I may or may not use? It's not really important. It all, at the end of the day, guys, comes down to what you enjoy. Do you like a challenge? I don't consider achievements to be nuisance. I consider them to be another option for the player to have playing the game. Like, okay, I beat this game. I've played a lot of multiplayer. What am I going to do now? Well, there's, let's see, there's 35 achievements worth 1,000 gamer score in total. Some of these achievements are very easy, some of these are very hard. Do I want to challenge myself? Do I want to go through and get them? It's really up to the gamer and depends on how much extra time and effort they want to put in the game. And I know a lot of people and Death the General and my friends list who are just like, you know, the whole prophecy of achievements is a waste of time. It is useless, and I'm just like, you know what, it's not, I don't consider it a waste of time, I just think of it as another aspect of a game that developers put in. It's all for fun and games, guys. It's all for fun and games. And as I said before, there are people who have made a life off this. I know when the Xbox One launched, I remember watching a live stream, and there was a guy that had a live stream, and I hadn't heard of the guy before that, but they mentioned him during the stream, and this guy, I don't know what his name is, but they had him on stream during the launch event for the Xbox One when it first came out as a console after the 360. And the guy was going for the first one in the world to reach 1 million gamer score on Xbox, which is quite a feat. And I do believe he did reach it during the live stream, but that guy was given by Microsoft a life subscription of Xbox Live, which is huge. Because for those of you who are on PlayStation, obviously you guys pay for online like we do, but for Xbox people, it is, I believe it's $25 for 3 months, and then it's $60 for a full year of for Xbox Live. So you got a discount. 60 bucks a year for Xbox Live is pretty much a brand new game a year for Xbox Live. That's how much you got to pay for it. It's a fairly, I don't know if it's a fairly reasonable price. You guys can argue on that whatever you want, but you know, $60 is $60. I've gotten pretty used to paying for it. I haven't really had an issue paying for that, but anywho, yeah. So this guy ultimately was the first one to get a million gamer score on Xbox, and as I said before, he was rewarded with a lifetime subscription to Xbox Live for his efforts. So there are rewards, and there's actually a gamer score too system they have set up by Microsoft where you can gain Xbox Live points and or dollars from being in a certain rank of gamer score. I believe I'm in the 40,000 to 70,000 range. I'm actually not too far away from hitting 50,000 gamer score, which I think is a pretty good feat, despite me. I pretty much dropped off the gamer score face of the earth the last, I'd say, couple months. But fairly recently, I had to go through and complete Battlefield 1 on the achievements. I have Battlefield 1 fully done the achievements. But there's a lot of games, too, where I haven't done, just because some of the achievements in the games that I've seen they're kind of ridiculous. Some of them are really ridiculous. Like in NHL 17, they expect me to go through the Be a Pro mode and play a full 82 game season and get all these like trophies unlocked, which is, for those guys who don't know, like the shortest in NHL 17, the periods are about 3 minutes apiece, as short as you can get, and you gotta take into account that, you know, one game is about 18 minutes in length. Now, do 18 minutes times 82, which is a lot of time. To spend all the time just for achievements is kind of a little bit overkill. So there are some achievements that I would agree that, you know, they're pretty much just like, holy shit, this is kind of ridiculous, I don't think I'd ever go and do that. But, you know, it really comes at the end of the day to each person. Everybody's got different opinions on this, and this is why I'm bringing Game Chat into my channel, because I think this is very interesting to talk about, and I want you to hear your guys' opinion. So, I'm going to stop babbling on about this, guys. What do you guys think in the comment section below? What do you guys think about achievements? Are they important? Do they matter? Should they be in games? Should they not be in games? And I'm also going to tweet out probably Friday or Thursday night. I gotta remind myself to do this. I'm probably going to tweet out Friday or Thursday night about 5 topics that we could talk about for next Sunday's video. And I don't know what they are yet, but I'll tweet them out Thursday and Friday. So you guys, if you guys aren't following me on Twitter already, go to my Twitter at Cataclysm26, and if you don't know how to spell that, it is literally in the comment section below on the video. All you have to do is click the link and follow me. It's that simple. So go over to my Twitter, follow me, and then look for that tweet Thursday or Friday night, and I'm probably going to tweet out about 2 to 3 topics, and I want you guys to vote on that when the time comes on what our topic will be for next Sunday. And that'll be the Game Chat episode 2. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our first episode of Game Chat here on my channel. The series where every Sunday we'll talk about things that are going on in the community that I think are important to talk and debate about. This week we had achievements. And, yeah, guys, so are achievements important? Are they not? Let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow Monday with a brand new, probably gameplay video for Battlefield 1, guys. I hope you enjoyed Game Chat episode 1. And have a great day, guys. See you later.